Hey there, it's David here. I'm the head coach at The Body Shapers, where we transform the lives of women through dropping body fat, toning up, and being the fittest and healthiest versions of themselves. First of all, great job downloading my free guide on how to lose 10 centimeters in 10 minutes. It's going to be in your inbox shortly, so look out for that. But I want to actually run you through a couple of the parts of that guide, because there's really three main sections. So the first kind of section of this exercise is called the local elimination. And essentially what we're doing in this is we're going through some of the things local to us in our house that's probably holding us back from actually, getting the results we want with dropping centimeters off our body and losing fat. The second section is called the outside elimination. And this is where we're going to be eliminating some things again, but this time that are a little bit further away from us and outside us, but are still probably holding us back from, again, dropping body fat and getting the body we want. The third part to it is called leverage. And by leverage, what this is a little exercise we're going to do that's really just going to help realign you with why you want to get the results you do, why you want to change your body, and why you want to look better. And by doing this exercise, it's going to be so much easier for you to actually maintain the behaviors that we're going to be helping you with changing in this 10-minute exercise. So I'll dive into the first part a little bit further because I think it's really, really important. The first step, as I said, was the local elimination, and really the reason it works so well is because of one fact. It's that willpower is a limited resource. We don't have enough willpower to constantly make the right decisions when we're faced with challenges. So if we're in the house and we've constantly got these temptations, these foods and things that we know we need to avoid just dangling in front of us every single day, eventually our willpower will run out and we simply can't avoid them, and they're ultimately going to hold us back a long way from the results we want. So by doing this activity, we actually take away the need for all this willpower and make it so much easier for us to do the right behaviors, eat the right foods, and lose the weight we want, get the centimeters off that we want. So I was just wondering though, have you actually struggled in the past with trying to lose body fat, trying to tone up and get a fit body, and really just being the healthiest version of yourself? If you have, first of all, you're certainly not alone. I've spoke to hundreds of women who have struggled with these exact challenges and just can't seem to cut through all this massive amounts of information out there telling them to eat this, to exercise like this, to do that, do this, to actually just get the results they want, when ultimately they only really need to be focusing on this small amount of information that's really relevant to them to get the results they want. But you just struggle to cut through all this massive information. It reminds me actually of one of my past clients, Meg, who really exemplified this idea, where she came to me at the heaviest she's ever been in the past actually. And the crazy thing was, she was exercising 6 times a week at that point in time. 6 times a week, and as heavy as she's ever been. So it was crazy. So obviously there was too much information out there, and Meg just didn't really have the right strategy with her exercise and probably with her nutrition outside of that, leading her to be where she was. But after about 4 weeks of training, we really adjusted the strategy we were using with her training, giving her the right exercises for her goals, also helping her with her nutrition and showing her something that worked for her lifestyle, not what everyone else tells you to do, but something that worked for her that she could stick to, but also obviously got her the results we wanted. In 4 weeks alone, Meg actually lost over about 20 centimeters off her body, I think around 4 kilos or just over, and she even got her first unassisted chin-up all on her own in that time, which is a pretty awesome achievement. I'll actually put a little video of it below just for you to see how exciting it is for someone like that to do a chin-up when she's never even come close to something like that in the past. So that's just an example of what really happens when you find this strategy that actually works for you. And ultimately, when you find this and you get something personalized to where you're at, it really is easy to drop the fat you want, to change your body, to tone up and really get fit. And it's not that difficult when you find the right strategy. And because of this, I've actually come up with my special 4-week Fat Furnace program that I'll actually put a quick link to below in case you feel like those results are something you're struggling with at the moment. So we actually take an intake of this next Monday into our next 4-week Fat Furnace program rather. And the main goals of this program is, as the name suggests, to really drop body fat from you in the easiest way possible. It's also going to help firm up your body via some really good weight training, as well as help with your fitness, your overall health and lifestyle as well. The thing is, we actually only take on 5 people at a time for these programs, so it is a very limited opportunity. So if you do think, as I said, this is something you're struggling with, just below there's a little photo you can click on that says 4-week Fat Furnace, where you can actually just put in a few details and explain why you think this might be something you're after right now in your life and why you're kind of struggling with it at the moment. Maybe you'll be one of the lucky ones to get selected for this awesome program. So if you think you're interested again, just click below and apply. Otherwise, enjoy your guide. That's all for me now. Take care.